What's the plan for today then, Liam?
So we've got a match day routine ahead of the game against Colchester United tonight, so come in. So just about to start with a little bit of a foam roll and stretching session, whilst also putting the clips of the player I might be playing against today up on the screen. I quite like to watch the clips whilst ultimately I'm stretching and foam rolling at the same time. Basically, we will get this document before every single game, so I can literally go on here and see with the formation here, ultimately I've got the opportunity that I might be playing up against Lisby, Edwards or Akande. So yeah, I'm lucky enough to get given this. So if I find Lisby here, I can click on Lisby's name. So now I'll just get a little 2-minute clips of Lisby's best bits. So I can sit and visualise this just to gain some sort of perspective of what to expect from him today.
For those of you that are new here, be sure to check out my free online follow-along football workouts to improve your skills.
So usually I go through like an actual routine, but I have a rough guide of like the stretches I want to do. I have like a set routine that I feel that works for me. Yeah, it's just something that I stick to and, you know, mentally allows me to feel like I'm ready for the game ultimately. You want to feel ready going into the game, knowing that you've done everything you can to be ready to perform at your max. I always like to see the sat-nav to see how long it's taking to the stadium. I like to get to the ground roughly between 20 minutes, half hour early, because I don't like being there really early because I feel like I'm waiting around a lot, but early enough to give me time to settle in and then get ready for the meeting and ultimately the report time to make sure I'm not late and get fined. So the meeting will ultimately be, Gaffer will come in and explain to us the starting 11, how he wants the game to look, what he expects from them, and then there'll be one last message from Gaffer before he heads out, and then we'll get ready and do our stretching routines and get ultimately ready to head out for the warm-up. Yeah, into the food now, which I can't seem to open the wraps. I quite like to eat quite heavy the night before. And then I had chicken and pasta around lunchtime today because me personally, I don't like feeling too heavy going into the game. So a chicken wrap ultimately, you know, sits on my stomach right, and I feel, you know, prepared and ready to go and attack the game. And then I'll have a little bit of a fruit with that, and potentially a yogurt depending on how I feel after I've had the fruit. So, and then yeah, that would be me, everything that I eat in terms of heading into the game. I reckon I spend 50 to 60 quid at the start of the week, and then I then usually have to top up on like fruit, veg and salad towards the end of the week. So I'd say weekly, you're looking 80 to 90 quid, I would think. I don't really want to know, but ultimately as much as, you know, I might have to spend quite a bit on it, it's important that I eat right, and ultimately, if I'm eating right, then I know that I can perform right. So obviously I've stretched now, eaten, and then I like to have a quick shower before I leave. Obviously I've got to get into my tracksuit and that, but I like to have a shower, just particularly feel like it resets my mind, and, you know, ultimately like wakes me up a little bit more as well. Just ready to go and be really like intensive, ready for attack the game. We're all dressed now in my club tracksuit, so just the final touches now. So that's usually getting all my stuff together now. So packing my bag, and then making sure I've got everything ready for the game. Making sure like I'm roughly ready to leave 20 minutes before I actually want to leave, so that I'm not rushing about and, you know, worried about getting caught in traffic. Just packing my bag, so obviously I need a spare pair of pants for for after the game. Sliders for the shower. Now I wear ankle pads and sleeves. Not many footballers wear ankle pads these days, to be fair, but little quick story, I did an ankle injury when I stopped wearing them, so ever since then I've continued to wear them. Yeah, there's not many people that wear them these days, but I do. Sleeves, and then in here we've got just my moulded boots. Probably won't be needing them today because I imagine the pitch will be pretty heavy. A stud tightener, some deodorant, so they go in there, and then in this other bag my studded boots, which I'll be wearing today, some replacement studs in case I need them, and shin pads, which are new, to be fair. The pair that I was previously wearing, I must have worn them for at least 10 years, and the game the other day they actually broke, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? So yeah, nice fresh pair. So yeah, that's my boot bag. All wrapped up now. Now we're ready to leave for the ground. We're nice and early, so let's head to the ground now. To be fair, a lot of it's excitement as well. Like we were saying earlier, you wait around all day to then have this opportunity. So it's just excitement. Like I love playing football. It's what I want to do every single day, and I get an opportunity to go and play in front of fans and do what I love. And you know, when I was a kid, this is all I had ever dreamed of. So you have to be excited. And I always phone my parents. So my parents literally come to near enough every single game. I reckon they've probably missed a handful of games that, you know, I've played at, or even been on the bench at. Like, they travel up and down the country all the time to follow me, so I always give them a little phone call just before I head to the ground, and usually my fiance as well when she's not working. So yeah, I like to touch base with, you know, my loved ones, because, you know, they're a big reason why I do what I do, and you know, they're my massive support network and allow me to, you know, be the best I can be every day. How are we? You okay?
Hiya, gents. Enjoy your night.
Cheers. See ya. Perfect. So we're at the ground now. I'm going to leave you guys here and go get ready for the game.
Just like that, it's time for kick-off. Now, after starting the last 16 league games, I found myself contributing from the bench for this game. It's always disappointing not to start, but it's important I'm ready and waiting to contribute. Whilst warming up on the sideline, I need to be doing everything I can to make sure my body is ready to go, whilst also keeping an eye on how the game is going so that I know what to expect if called upon. Full time 1-1, a good point in the end against a strong Colchester United side on the day. Just the 20 minutes for me off the bench today, so a little bit of top up running after the game to make sure that we're loaded right heading into our game against Newport. There we are, match day done. Home now. Good point against a tough Colchester side. You know, hopefully it'll be a good point leading into the final games.
season.
So there we have it. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to see exactly how I prepare for a match on a midweek fixture. If you liked the video, be sure to like, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos.